Welcome to On the Chain. This is Jeff here with co-host Chip. What is going on, Chip? What's going on? Everybody out there in the On the Chain family tuning in. We are going to get into it tonight. Ripple XRP. We're going to do some more review of the proper party, but we're going to step beyond just the proper party. We have the full Brad Garlinghouse speech from the proper party. We're going to play that. We're going to get in. We're going to review it a little bit, talk about it, workshop it. Let's see what the types of great things that he had to say and what's with the date on the thumbnail. I don't know. We're going to talk about that too. We have a whole bunch of other things to talk about. There's some really cool things going on. We got to get into it. So if you're ready to kick this thing off,
I think I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
Welcome to On the Chain.
Welcome.
Yo.
Man, there's only one badass clown.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so funny. I was streaming from New York yesterday. Serjan is here. Good to see him in the house.
Nice.
Oh, Mike is here too. Good. El Jefe,
Mike,
legendary.
what's
Holy
up,
cow, we
Mike?
got the crew. Kelly's here.
Everybody's here. Early.
Nice, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, by the way, Jungle's wondering if it's time to bring back laser eyes for October. Not October, October. Because, we had a little rise in XRP. It went up like 2 cents. Everyone's like 2 cents, and everyone's like, to the moon, $70 tomorrow. By next week. For sure, by 24. It's going to happen, Jeff.
I saw someone looking at the minute chart, and it went from like 51 cents to 53 cents. And they said, what's going on here? And they showed this big gain. Where is it going to go? So maybe you should pull back a little bit. Take it out of the 1 minute chart or whatever it was.
You missed the ball head up at the proper party, though. So
yeah, man.
That's the way it goes.
Missed Matt LaRoche and Ali
Yeah,
G.
so I got to hang with Ali. And
Ali G.
My voice is a little bit hoarse today because,
a lot of yelling.
Well, it wasn't so much yelling. I don't know. It was like normal yesterday, but Ali and Matt LaRoche, you had to do that. We started at a pub, and I'm like, looked at the menu. I'm like, no. I looked at the beer selection. I'm like, no, let's go.
No.
Thing was, Jeff, is this weird on a Saturday night? I mean, honestly, we're like walking around trying to find a place.
Mhm.
Everything's closing at 9. Steakhouses close at 9 or 9:30.
That's weird.
Like Uncle Jack's and like the good, finer steakhouses, they're closed. Saturday night. Like, you can go down to Meisner, you can go down to Fort Lauderdale, you can get a steak at like 11:30 in Fort Lauderdale. I mean, or Miami. I mean, what happened to that city?
What'd you get? Did you go to a diner?
I did go to a diner with Rob McDermott and the crew, and let me just say that 3 a.m. called and wanted that steak and eggs back, like in a big way. So it was like I was like dying. I woke up and I was like, oh my God. And then it's funny. I saw that my buddy, that was sitting across from me, and I was like, hey man, you know that diner last night? He goes, yeah. Did your stomach? I was like, yeah. I go, it was a little on the raw side. He goes, it was pretty raw. And he goes, yeah, my stomach felt the same way. So it was kind of that. But Jeff, walking back last night, so I had dinner with LG and Matt, and I'm walking back, and out of the corner of my eye, I see something. So I stop, and here comes a rat from the building, just like, here's my foot. It almost like crawled over my foot, and then the tail felt like it went on forever. And I was just like, kind of like, I must have had this stunned look on my face, and I was just like, and I look up, and there's a guy walking towards me, and he's laughing. Like, come on, you're a tourist, bro. This happens every day. And there was like, I don't know, man. It was dirty. It was weird. It was like a lot of garbage in the streets and stuff. And
so Greg said, did you say steak? Someone did say steak, and there's
did say steak,
people that still owe us a steak. But
no, what's weird, Jeff, is I didn't see Nick Barafuto. But I know he had a wild thing go on too, where he came back from the proper party, got stuck in it. Something happened in an elevator, accident. He was 30 floors up, and he had to be rescued by the NYFD, the Florida, the fire department, right?
Yeah.
So we had to get the story on that. So I was just happy that he was okay and the family and everything. But
so you guys had Italian last night? Where'd you end up
Yeah.
going?
I don't know the name of it.
What'd you end up having?
I had a weird steak. I had a like it was a Jeff. I don't know. I was trying to be. I wasn't trying to be that guy that complains. So I like ate like part of it, and I was like trying to cut through the thing, and it was like grizzly and that, and I'm like, that's it. I don't know if Matt and Allie noticed, but I kept turning it to see if maybe there was a good side.
Uh,
There wasn't a good side. Half it was left on the plate,
tough.
and the server comes. He's like, "Are you done?" I'm like, "Yeah." You're done? I'm like, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna complain. It's all right. It's okay. It's like I'm not gonna complain." So it was one of those things, man. Yeah, look at this right here. Yeah, Lewis. Yeah, great to meet you at the proper party.
Very cool.
Yeah, of course Jeff saw that, but we're gonna take a second look at that tonight. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, you missed,
I absolutely love. I mean, Jeff, I gotta say, it was a little bit surreal. Okay, so like as I'm walking through the line, I hear people yelling, "Chip, can I get a picture, Chip?" And I'm like, "Of course you can get a picture." It just was a little bit humbling and weird. People were coming up to me all
very
night, and I would just say like, "Okay, what's your name? Like, who are you?" And they'd probably give me their real name. I'm like,
mhm.
"What's your handle on Twitter?" And it's like I couldn't connect. Like, what's your handle when you're in the chat? It's like everyone has a different one, so I couldn't
Yeah, it's
really
hard to remember.
place everything right. Right there, there's Matt right there. Raw steak. It was raw. That one tasted good. The one that we had, the one I had last night, and I knew when Matt ordered, I go like, I should just get what he's getting. And it looked amazing. Like there was nothing left on the plate. Like Matt inhaled that thing, like it
Mm.
was like it was almost like it was a plain plate. There was like nothing left on the plate. It was like beautiful. I don't remember what Ellie. Oh, she had the salmon too. Looked
Allie
phenomenal
had the salmon, and Matt is saying that he, had seafood linguine.
with the white
Oh,
clam sauce. It was
that's
phenomenal.
interesting. You know what? I went to, Serafina last night over off Sunrise,
Okay, yeah, it's a
near
nice
the
place. Yeah.
Intercoastal. That was pretty nice. That's where we went
What did
last
you end up
night.
getting? A nice.
I got the Bronzino,
Okay.
but, I woke up this morning, it's crazy. So I was at dinner tonight. We're over at the Field Irish Pub. And so my stepdad we were talking about the Bronzino. He said it's a greasy, oily fish, so normally you grill it, and a lot of restaurants, what they'll do is they'll add more maybe butter or oil, do something else to it, saute it in, like, white wine, like, last night was white wine and garlic. It's a little too
Yeah,
much.
it sounds way better than what I had last night. But you know what was great was the company. That was what it was all about. Was the
It's what
company. You
it's
guys
always
have
all about. Yeah.
amazing topics, and and the people too. Like I had the opportunity to hang. Let me see, XRP nurse. Like finally got to meet. You see people on Twitter.
That's so
He's like, I'm
cool.
XRP nurse, and I'm like, why are you XRP nurse? He goes, because I'm into XRP and I'm a nurse. I'm like, makes a
Well,
lot of
there you
sense.
go.
I'm like, well, there you are.
Comes
I was
into
trying to
sense.
think of like, I was hoping if it was like nursing XRP back to health, and I was like, we could use that too.
Mm.
There was always that, so it was really cool. And then Ellie says, "Yeah, we missed you, Jeff. You were very missed." And you know the cool thing
Yeah, I
was,
miss being there. That would've been amazing.
everybody came up to me. It was, "Hey, Chip, what's up? Where's Jeff? Why isn't Jeff here? Where is Jeff?" It was like every single one. So people had you in their mind. So
That would've been awesome. I had, birthday celebration Friday night with my family, my sisters and their husbands, and my dad and his wife were over for dinner, and it was funny, they came over, we were planning on going out to dinner, they came over, and I barbecued, and I had everything, my uncle was there, had everything cooked, everything was perfect, and then, went through lots of bottles of wine Friday night, and then last night went to Serafina and more
Jeff,
wine
what a
over
nice weekend.
there, and today was over at the field at the Irish pub, but they closed
Jeez.
early because it was pouring rain and the entire parking lot flooded.
Is that the one on 18th Street?
No, it's over on Griffin.
Oh, Griffin. Okay, you're
Yeah,
further out west.
so,
Gotcha.
I think, there's the one on 17th Street.
17th
Uh,
Street's the one I'm thinking
yeah,
about. Yeah, that
yeah,
one
I think
too.
that's McSorley's or something, not
Yeah, that's got like
oh,
an
oh,
outdoor
yeah.
sort of a.
That
That's the
one's
one I was
pretty cool
thinking
too, I
about.
used to go
It
there.
is.
They had pretty good food, but the vibe in there is a little bit different, the acoustic's a little bit off, man, but, the one over on Griffin, the field, they do music, live music, it's really cool,
Nice,
and the
man. Well, happy
food's good too.
birthday. Happy birthday. We'll get into that as well. But and it was weird. Like, so there were so many people there that like I didn't see. Like
Yeah.
We played. I think we played the clip with
Alan.
Alan May.
Man.
Alan. We played that clip you got with Brad Garlinghouse. That was pretty awesome. And I was like, why is this guy doing videos? It was like you were so on point. You were dressed up. You were well spoken. I'm like, bro, you ought to be streaming, man. You ought to be doing this. And it was really well done. And we played that yesterday. And I knew Alan was there. And then I saw like he was sharing like pics of him and bags and the whole Blue Crew. I was like, dude, where are you? Like I couldn't find people. There were people there. And it was funny because like people are like, I would see a bunch of people standing around someone, and then someone's like, "That's the AI over there." I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna go talk to him."
Very
Have a
cool.
little conversation. He had some nice things
Cool to
to say
be able
about
to connect with everybody.
Oh, it really was. Tony, I had to hang out with Tony. It was cool. I mean, it was just the thing is it was so dark in there. It was loud, and it's like you feel like you're just going to be able to see so many people, but there's only so much time. You couldn't meet everybody.
Yeah.
That was part of the issue.
You're there for 1 day, day and a half, 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
was
yeah,
on the road version.
that was awesome.
There you go. There you are. So there it is. Like everyone's wishing you a happy birthday, man.
Yeah,
Isn't that
appreciate
awesome?
that. Appreciate everybody's birthday wishes. Thank you very
Well,
much for all that. But let's get into it. We got so
well,
we wanna
before
dive
we get
in.
into it, let's get into
Oh,
this,
you got
Jeff.
that. I was gonna ask you if you had that one
Yeah,
queued up.
let's do this
That
one.
was pretty great.
So Ron McDermott had a pre-party. It was the proper pre-party, and it was awesome. And again, shout out to Rob, his buddy Tommy. I hung with those guys yesterday. Had a blast. We were just messing around New York, having inappropriate conversations and laughing our asses off, which is great. It brought me back when I was 14, Jeff. It was amazing. So, but this was the wish, and I'm like, let's do the wish. And Rob organized it. And Rob had like the whole restaurant. He's like, we're gonna do this now. And he's like screaming, like, do it now. And all of a sudden everybody was called to attention. And he didn't even wait for me to get the video ready. I caught it on the second happy birthday. I was like, hey Rob, you gotta cue the video guy, let him know that it's coming. So this is it. This was the birthday shout out at the pre-party that we had. Here it is. Let's do this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeff. Happy birthday to you.
So we got Blockchain Backer over there. We got Matt Hamilton, all the crew, XRP Nurse. I mean, there was just so many people in there. Ali, Matt LaRoche. Ali's back over here. You got Matt over here. It was a nice little setup. So everyone was like super excited. And then they go like, what did Jeff say? And I'm like, he sent back a video. I'm like, can we see it? I'm like, you'll never hear it in here. So
so you never played it.
Yeah. So I didn't play that. I don't have that response, but
you don't have it? You don't have that?
I don't have the response. Can you play it? Because you said it to me in Signal, so I don't know if
yeah, I don't know. I don't have Signal connected.
Yeah, so I probably should have. I probably can download it, and so
I don't know how I could queue that up, but it's all right. I'm doing it in person right here.
Yeah, we'll do it live, Jeff. We'll do it live. Everybody's singing happy birthday right now. What the heck is going on? Back at the controls, all over the place. Okay, so you got a happy birthday from Jeff, Brian Bancroft. Everybody is what? Froze, your head stayed connected. No, that wasn't me. That was yesterday. Your head was detached from your body, Jeff.
That was a little awkward, yeah.
And I'm like, Jeff, your head is detached from your body. You go like, I know, I can see it. I was like, I just wanted to make sure. It was like somehow detached. Like, and the best. But Jeff, who always has all the video problems? It was for once. It wasn't me.
Normally, you got the max headroom thing going on, but it was weird. So all those issues we've been having, a lot of it stems from StreamYard just not being. It's just consuming way too much. It's consuming way too much memory. It was memory hog. It just
it was detached from your body.
Completely separated.
No, what we have to do here.
I've never seen that happen before.
Now, what we have to do here is we have to get Oscar to animate this thing, so your like head is detached and you're talking. Can you imagine? And that'll be our new meme we play along with the other misfortunes we've had live.
That's right. So before we get into the video,
it is.
So this is interesting. Jim D just learned that the term proper party is a legal term in a legal action relationship. Things that make you go,
Things that make you go,
They really thought through, the naming of everything. Yesterday, we we shouted out. I think Jungle Inc. put something up, and there were a couple interesting tweets that were out there bringing it back to the days of the Riddler. And obviously there was some flooding going on in New York City, and so Jungle posted one of the Riddler graphics, with the flooding, and then someone else posted the castle, and the venue where the party was
castle.
at looked like a castle. So this is getting very surreal, seeing all these
Interesting.
different things kind of connect up like that, right? Here's Van Lang, also met you over there in New York.
I met so many awesome people. I was so excited to meet everybody. The thing about it is, they were like, let's take a picture. I was like, cool. I don't know where those pictures are, Jeff. I'd love to have some of them. So if you guys can tag me in the picture on
Oh, that
Twitter,
would be nice. Yeah.
because I saw like one or two. Because the thing was, it was just like quick picture and a quick picture here, and then probably like this in the picture. I don't know. Maybe that's why you wouldn't want to post it. But and then Alan is saying there was a video of the Riddler flooding video. It's hilarious. I don't know if I saw that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that one. But anyway, let's jump into the Brad Garlinghouse speech.
Jump
Let's
into the
workshop.
good stuff,
We'll
man.
mini
Let's
workshop it. We'll comment on it. And somehow, Jeff, we'll make an entire show out of it.
We'll do that. We just talked about birthdays and dinners for the first 20
Well,
minutes.
that's part of the allure of the show, Jeff. Complete nonsense and BSing. That's
XRP.
the fun part, right? That's the part where we have fun. But
And I did not pay for any dinners with XRP at the restaurant. Just throwing it out there.
You shouldn't have paid for anything.
I paid. It's so strange. Yes, I paid last night.
Did you?
And then I bought all the food Friday night.
Well, that's when you're entertaining at home.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Two things happen.
Yeah, so
you're
what's
always
that?
working. Two things happen when you're entertaining. People are like, I love entertaining. I'm like, you didn't watch these HGTV shows, and then they're going through the house and they go, this would be perfect for entertaining. And my wife and I, when we think about entertaining, I think it's like the most grueling, like horrible work, unless you bring people in to like cook for you and they do all this stuff, because you're always worried. Does that person have enough to drink? Are they eating enough? Did you try this? Is the food okay? Is it cold? Should I cook some more? Like, you never relax.
Exactly. Yep. So it was funny. So Friday I started grill. I discovered the setting on the oven called keep warm. There's this button, you hit it,
Jeff,
and you put whatever in it, and it
welcome
keeps
to year 2000.
I always wonder what that button did.
Keeps it warm.
I got the big glass plate on the stove, and it has the button that says keep warm. So I'm wondering what that was. So one day I'm like, I try it out. I'm like, this is amazing. So you grill stuff and you take it off, put it in the Pyrex glass things and cover it with foil, stick it in there. It'll stay warm for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Doesn't matter. It just keeps this stuff like smoking, like you just took it off the grill. So I loaded up the oven, and then I was telling my sister earlier in the day, I said, I don't know, I got some chicken, and I have this new way. I take these ground beef packs. You get the 80/20, and I cube them into fours, and I swear to God, it's the greatest thing ever. Because you don't turn it into and it's thick. And so anyhow, so I was making a bunch of that, and we had all sorts of like salads. I had tabbouleh salads and chickpea salad, all sorts of things going on. And so, we got the Moroccan cigars and the kibbeh and all of the hummus and everything laid out. So it was just loaded.
I wasn't in New York. I would have come to this.
Oh, so it was great. Had you been here?
At that party.
So
hungry.
So my sisters show up, and they get there, and they come in with bags, and they're like, we brought appetizers. And she walks into the kitchen. She goes, oh my God, there's so much food everywhere. I was like, what did you bring? She's like, we brought sushi. I'm like, all right, well, lay that out too.
Perfect.
And then they're like, where's all the food? Different. I open up the oven. Oh yeah, open up the oven. It's just stacked with all the meat. So I was like, there we go.
Keep warm, baby.
Oh yeah, people eat.
Look, Matt says he's in. Good. Food talk, he's all in. Okay. Welcome to the food channel. On the chain, on the keep warm button on your oven. So there you go.
Yeah. Look on your oven.
We're gonna break this down, guys.
Keep warm.
That was enough banter. We did that for 20 minutes. So let's go ahead.
We had the same conversation yesterday. If I can't remember.
It doesn't matter, Jeff. It's a lot of fun. Fun to talk about it. But so just a little set for this video. So we're all sitting there. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. Lights are going around, and there's Eye of the Tigers playing, and you kind of feel like something's coming. You're like, okay, maybe something's coming. And I had the video ready. I was right up front, off to the side a little bit, but right up front. So got the whole thing. But let's break this down. it was. I mean, I almost. Well, we'll talk about it, but let's play it. Here we go. Ready, guys? Let's go.
Let's go.
Please welcome to the stage Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse.
Look at that AV.
He's overwhelmed, Jeff.
Welcome to New York City.
Got a nice shirt on.
Nice, sir.
There are so many things that were trying to get in our way to make this happen tonight. Liquidity reigned on New York.
Funny.
Look, truly, this is unbelievable to be here. It's unbelievable to have met a lot of you. I've met people from Germany, from Milwaukee, from Perth. And people came from truly all over the world.
So when he said that, I was like, "Oh gosh!" And I thought Matt and Allie had like I thought they had the record, and it was like Perth. I was like, "Oh well," but so what? I mean, there are people from Australia, there are people from everywhere. It was incredible.
Everywhere.
Yeah. So
In Milwaukee.
I didn't know Milwaukee was in the house. I'm going to be honest, Jeff. I didn't know that. So
No, I wonder who was from
the funny
Milwaukee.
thing is, it was weird. Is like I was talking, Allie and Matt last night. We were talking like, when you're there and it's loud and people are yelling and I kind of had to watch this back to like, what did Brad say? I don't even know what the hell he said. So it's like good to watch it a couple times to really get that he said something, right?
Mhm.
And he's got this paper that has a lot of writing on it. Like I try to frame it to see like what's all that writing on that paper. I don't know what it is, but let's listen in.
And it's a sign of the passion of this group, this community. I want to thank you. All right, so I'm going to say, look, it's a lot more fun to have our headline act, which I'm going to introduce. By the way, did the rumor get out about who's performing tonight? Yeah! Nice. Nice. I like that. You guys keep good secrets. Thank you to my friends who did not cheat. You know who you are. So look, I'm going to take 2 or 3 minutes. I got a couple things I want to say. And then, honestly, this is a celebration. This isn't about anything other than thanking you, thanking this community for all you have done. All right, so, look, I think we all know the last few years have been quite a journey. There have been some highs, there's been some lows, there's definitely been some headwinds. There's a handful of people that deserve a ton of recognition, and I want to call them out. Some of you guys know exactly who they are, but I want to.
Now, Jeff, you've not seen this video, but he wants to recognize people. Like, who do you think he's going to recognize? Like, who do you think would be on that list?
I'm going to go with number 1 on the list to be recognized community-wise. I would say John Deaton.
Yeah,
I'm going to put him at the top of the list.
Okay, right on. Okay, so that's one. Who else would you put on that list?
Let's see. I think if he's going to get into it, he might give some shout out to some maybe I don't know if he'd go to the YouTube space or the podcasters. I think he's going to keep it at a more high level.
Yeah.
Maybe shout out Phylon.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting.
Maybe we'll get into Jeremy Hogan. He'll stick to the legal teams.
Okay.
But I think,
legal team.
but I could be wrong, but I'm going to go with Deaton.
Okay.
But then, he might shout out his own team, maybe Stu Alderati, because he did some, big things, hustling in the space. Let's see. Who else could he shout out as far as, I don't know. I think that's where I'm gonna go.
All right, let's go. Let's see what he says. Let's see if he mentions any of those.
Get into some of the devs and stuff, but he's talking about the community kind of going through the last couple of years. But there's more to it. Maybe he's Let's go.
Let's listen. Let's see if he hit any of the finer points. But here we go.
Make sure you know. All right. First of all, this guy is The Rock. Okay, you guys all know his name. I love this man. I feel like. Stu Alderati, where are you? There he is. I know he's here. I don't think I would have survived this without Stu. Like, talk about a guy. Look, the thing you may not know about Stu, he's from Brooklyn. He was born in Brooklyn. What he said to me when the SEC sued us is, Brad, I don't start fights, but I know how to finish a fight. That's a true story. All right, a name you probably don't know, but deserves a ton of recognition also. Deborah McCrimmon is our head of litigation, works for Stu. She is an all-star. She beat the SEC.
Right.
On Deborah's team, Anna Giordano, you're out there. I don't know where you are, but I know you're here. Thank you. And last but not least, our Deputy General Counsel, Samir Dond. You guys are absolutely the best legal team anybody could ask for.
Damn right.
Another person who deserves a quick shout out. I mean, again, you guys know right there. He goes by Joel Katz.
Yeah, David Schwartz.
David Schwartz.
I don't have his
He's the
own
man, the myth, the legend. We love this guy. He's here somewhere.
David Schwartz is kind of an obvious one.
Thank you, David.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tracy, for letting me come.
Get up here.
Yeah.
All right.
Get up
The
there.
last thing I'm going to say is it's not often that we get this community together. Like, coming together for things like Apex, the XRP Las Vegas event. Thank you, Brad Kimes. I don't know where you are, but thank you. He's doing it again in 2024. Thank you.
He is, but you know what's happening before that? An epic, a very big epic conference is happening, the Gold Coast, and that's happening. That's happening first quarter, and that's going to be held in Australia, obviously the Gold Coast. But this is going to be. I mean, you look at the folks that are going there that are builders. Wow, so amazing! I just want to throw that in there. You shouted out Brad Kimes because of the XR, because Vegas. Remember, he was at the Vegas show.
The Vegas.
Talking about the Vegas show. He was, and Kimes doing it again. But I'm saying before that, what's coming before that, which is going to be massively epic for over in Australia,
the Gold Coast.
The Gold Coast, the Gold Coast Conference, XRP, XRPL, like Jay Spend the Bits. There's so many cool people that they've already announced that are going, which is awesome. So, I wanted to throw that out there. And let's listen to what else he says here.
Thank you for doing that. All right, so outside of Ripple, I want to thank some people also.
There we go.
And I want to tell you a little bit of a personal story real quickly. It's December 22nd, 2020, right before Christmas, and the goddamn SEC is suing me. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it was kind of a dark time. And out of nowhere comes a ray of sunshine, and that sunshine is named John Deaton.
Baby.
There you go. That's it.
When you said that. Over there, they're pointing, and I'm like, that's not John Deaton. For the back camera work.
Where is he?
I did find him though. He's up there on the balcony. I'm like, okay, there he is.
There he is.
John Deaton, Jeremy Hogan, James Filan. I know Jeremy and James are here somewhere.
Look at that.
You guys were freaking awesome.
Yeah, baby.
There you go. That's right.
As soon as they came out, I'm like, all right, let me understand what's going on. You guys are the best. One thing I think we all learned is it does take a village to fight a bully, and this village beat the bully.
Yeah, baby. The village beat the bully.
That's right.
All right, look, I'm going to wrap up because there's a better act right behind me.
Awesome.
I'm not going to take my time. Look, when the going got tough, you guys were so supportive to Ripple, to me. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank my kids. 2 of them are here. I love you guys.
Nice.
There are countless others that we should be thanking tonight, but it truly is, this is a celebration of you. Yes! All right, yes! I'm wrapping up here.
Go up here for a
Here's the thing. It has been exactly 78 days since Judge Torres declared XRP is in of itself not a security.
People are proud. People yelling some obscenity, Jeff. My God.
To be able to say unequivocally that the law of the land is XRP is not a security is just epic. It is a thanks to all of you. Together we have fought these battles, and together we have won. Progress is worth fighting for, and you guys are worth fighting for. Thank you.
There we go.
Please welcome Lenny Kravitz to the stage.
All right, I gotta end it. And that's it. That's all.
By the way,
That was
so I
awesome.
posted some Lenny Kravitz videos. And by the way,
was
Jeff,
good.
let me
Yeah.
let me just say that I didn't do Soccer Mom. Okay, I didn't do Soccer Mom videos. There's a lot of good Soccer Mom videos.
That record, yeah, it was stable. It's almost like you had it on a
clean.
tripod. It was great.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of cut the head off once in a while. That's because I was watching the show, but I was, thanks to Rob McDermott. Rob's like, Chip,
good.
during the speech, he's like, Chip, get up here. And so I was able to like steady my hand on the,
Nice.
because even though you're like right there by the stage, there's still like a whole row of security. And then there's like the monitors so that they can hear themselves on stage. And you felt like you were still like not that close, but I loved the videos where people were on the second and third balcony. And you really got the massive size of the place. It was incredible. So let's see what else we have here.
So, what I have to say.
Hang on a second. So this was funny. So XRP.cafe blinders. He threw a proper popper party. Okay, wait till you see my popper party footage. 2% pack, two pack double, Tupac performing, followed by Soul Cats, Chuck E. Cheese, Cheese, Mouse on trombone. Beautiful. I hope you brought some extra tokens with you too. Nice one. And that was just funny, man. That was a popper party. And they had the picture of Oliver Twist when he's like, "Can I have some more? Can I have some more gruel?" And then Matt was like, "More." Last night he had me cracking up. Those guys were cracking me up last night. That's such a place.
Yeah, it's fun.
So Lenny's saying a lot of different things. You guys go to my Twitter. Go find my Twitter. But I posted 2 amazing videos. He closed it. I mean, we can't play it here, unfortunately, but we can't play it here. But it was just incredible.
Play Lenny over here.
Yeah, it was like a very epic show. I gotta say, the band. I mean, the entire band was just so spot on. I mean, I've seen so many concerts, and I just have to say, the band itself he's always had great bands, and I was fortunate enough to meet him like 10 years ago, and I did this. I did a
cool.
It was sort of like it was a fundraiser for kids, so I got to meet him. He did 3 songs. Good dude, just a really good heart, really nice sort of a thing. But the bass player was insane. I mean, whole thing was just was solid. What's his name? Carlos Rojas.
So with what Brad said, I think I was pretty much spot on. It was obvious who he was going to shout out. This party, I don't think we would have had this party had it not been for John Deaton. John Deaton, started the victory. Bringing the whole community together, but then all the input that we had from Phylon and from Jeremy Hogan, it was so epic. To bring all of that to court, and to present in front of the judge, even to just have in the public space that there's 75,000 individuals that want to intervene on behalf of Ripple against the SEC this is so epic. And look at that guy right there.
Awesome. And everybody, I said, "Hey man, you made this happen." Everybody told him the same thing. He was awesome. And his daughter,
amazing.
She took these pictures, and I'm like, these are good photos she took. I said, do a horizontal one for me too. And I actually think I like the vertical better, which is rare, but she did great. She did great.
Sometimes on the phone, it just works out better.
Well, I said to her, I was like, and there's a picture of Rob McDermott. It was weird. Like I was going, so Rob's like, I go, look, I have to find the restroom. So I go to find the restroom, and I see somebody that looks like John sitting like standing with his back the other side to the corner. And I'm like, I put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm like, Deaton. He's like, what's up? It was kind of really, I mean, to have him on the show so many times and actually meet and talk to him, he was mobbed, like insanely mobbed. The entire. Put some other shots up here. Picture of Allie.
Nice.
That was the there's Matt LaRoche.
Matt LaRoche. Taylor was over there.
I didn't see Barbie either. See?
Oh yeah, look at that.
I was wearing all black. I was wearing dark stuff, so you probably
Nice.
blended in.
You just kind of
Except for my-
blended into the background.
Except for my bright white
Hmm.
head, but there's a picture of all of us right there. There's a picture of us together. It's good. So there you have it, man.
Awesome.
And then there's a picture of Rob and I.
There he is.
It was just it was a good thing. And then, well, Matt Hamilton was there too. So there's a picture of all of us right there with Matt Hamilton. This was the pre-party. They had let me see. I wanted to put Blockchain Backer was there. He was in there singing Happy Birthday. There's Blockchain Trucker. This guy should be the bodyguard right there. That dude's built, bro. He's like massive. Looks like Joey Swall. And there I am. There he is. Mark Phillips.
Oh,
He
there's
walks
Mark.
in. I tag him. So Allie had a good idea. She's like, do we take the pictures early or we don't take them? And I'm like, I wonder why nobody ever gave that advice before. So he walks in the door. He's wet. He doesn't even have a chance to say hello. And I'm like, we're taking pictures. Click. That's kind of And there's me and Jimmy Filan.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, and Jimmy showed up at the proper party, and there's his wife, lovely wife Kathy. It was awesome, man. We just had such a great tune, and
Yeah, you guys had a
look at
great
that,
time.
making some moves right there. I was like, I think wife Kathy got a little bit sat there, she's like crushing on Jimmy Filan over there. So but
These
just
guys
and look
are-
at this. This was
guys
the
are
one
heroes.
epic one.
Who's writing the history book on this?
Who was on the set there, Jeff? Who do you think was on the set?
Let's see. Who could it be? None other than
Rob
Rob
Cash was
Cash.
on the set.
On the set.
He was
Dude,
on the set.
That's awesome. Nice. Was able to give him a shout out on X. There he is. Nice.
And weird thing is, I didn't
stuff.
see Jeremy the rest of the night. I don't know where he went. I don't know where he ended up, but super cool, super fun, and so many other people that these are just like the known people. But if you guys took pictures of me, and a lot of people did, post me in them. I'd love to have a copy of those.
Barbie said, "Where can I send you my picture? My coat was 100% Christmas
Oh
lights."
yeah,
lit up."
Barbie. Okay, all right. I was thinking that Barbie. I have a picture of this, Jeff. You got to see this.
You have the
somewhere.
picture?
Yeah. But you know what's loud in there? You can't. I got it somewhere. Hang on a second. I gotta see. I might even have a video of it. But look at they were taking pictures of the kicks. So that's Rob McDermott. That's Tommy. They had XRP, on their logos on their shoes,
Nice.
which is really cool. I gotta find the picture. Maybe
Gary made it.
I don't know. The picture of Barbie is. I got so many damn pictures on my phone. But yeah, send it. Best way to send it to us is post. Tag us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Tag us on
Put it
Twitter.
up on Twitter. There we can find it easy.
Okay, so
Easy,
here's one. Yeah,
easy.
so Jungle just sent me one. So let me see. Where did you send that to me, Jungle? Okay, let me post this one up here. A couple of people did. I did meet. Let's see if we can find this. Where is it? Where? Oh, where? Hang on a second. Let me pull this up. Here we go. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Let's share the screen here, and let's put this up here. Famo. And there it is. There's a picture of me with Brad Kimes, Digital Perspectives.
There you go.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Jungle. Good to have that. It's good. It's good. And yeah, a lot of cool pictures. Just tag us on there. That's the best
Well,
one.
we haven't seen Tina Hall's in here. We haven't seen Tina in a long time. So Allie said, I just posted a video of you and Allie. Tagged you.
Let me see. All right, let's do that. Should be able to find that. My notifications here. My notifications.
And then Jungle sent something as well.
That was the one I sent. That was the one that Jungle sent me, I think.
Oh, okay.
Unless he sent me another one. That was the one he sent me. I don't see it. I don't see. Oh, here's one. Hang on. Yeah, so here we go. There's another one. XRP Nurse sent this one. This is Ali G.
Paper Chaser just said Chip got around the party like a fox in a hen house. Way to move.
Walking around, man. I was trying to meet.
Covering the place.
It was a meet and greet, man.
Oh yeah, you got to see everybody.
It was a meet and greet, and there's so many people that were there. I'm like, damn, I didn't know you were there. There you go.
That's it.
So there's some more shots right there.
Nice. Very cool.
There's a great shot. Like that's awesome. I didn't even see that shot. It's so sweet. There you go. That's XRP fix right
Wait,
there.
back up a minute.
There's
Back up.
Darren Moore.
Go back to that other shot.
I don't think I have a picture of Darren. I don't know why we didn't get a picture together.
Look at that. Look at that XRP shirt right there. Looks
Yeah,
familiar.
that's Tommy. That's Matt LaRoche's bud from they grew up together or whatever. But he was rocking that with a nice white jacket. XRP.
Great
I was like, he was rocking the merch, man. So that was pretty cool.
Great shirt.
And then we got this one. There's Darren Moore. He was looking pretty. He was like wearing a proper suit for the proper pre-party, which was awesome.
A couple others were just tagged. We got XRP Fix just tagged as well.
Yeah, that's XRP Fix in that one right there. That's
And
what
Barbie,
he was showing.
you sent it to On the Chain.
Yeah, if you tag us, either tag me, Jeff, or both of us, we'll throw it up there.
Yeah.
So hang on a second. Remove. All right, let's go. But anyway, it was it was a proper party, proper fun. But again, what really was all about, and again, the reason we wanted to play this video is because even though you weren't at the proper party, you made a difference. That's the whole thing. Is you made a difference. This was for you. I know you couldn't be at this party. There will be more. But again, I wanted you guys all to hear that because you were a part of it. If you're part of Deaton's 76,000 people, you were part of this. If you were, fighting the good fight, you were part of it. So nice. Well, I don't think that's a bad idea either, but I just don't know about tonight. But I'd be happy to show that. Play the month at Excavator Company. It seems pretty impressive to me. We got
Chip, you got to find the video as a message for me.
Where is it?
Did it go to Chip or did it go to On the Chain?
Did you send it to me in a
Is it my Twitter
via DM or
where did it go?
Do it? You got to tell me where you sent it to me. I don't see it in the DM. I don't see that I'm tagged in anything. Where am I here? Post notifications, XRP nurse.
Notifications on the chain.
Fix. Well, Jeff, I'll just tell you something else. Like, I put needless to say, yeah. So I was like, I went to sleep. I set 2 alarms.
You almost
set the alarms for the weekday, not for the weekend, Jeff. So I wake up at 6 a.m. thinking something's wrong. Oh my God, what time is it? Where am I? What time is it? I look at the thing and I'm like, I overslept. I slept through the alarms and I realized, today's Sunday. It's not a weekday. But the reason, and the adult in the room was saying 2 alarms. There's a couple more that wouldn't fit. He says he puts the time on every day. So he's got one at 6:55, 7, 7:06, 7:10. I do the same thing, but not every day because I don't want to wake up at the same time every day. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. I got it. Hang on a second. Let me see.
Hold up.
I got to share audio here. Okay. I didn't even remember this, by the way, so. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. Right. I'm going to have to preview this first, Jeff. I was wearing a stupid hat. I don't know. I got you a hat, too. Where are they, Jeff? Nobody knows. They're somewhere. But before I show the video, I want to show this. This is what they were giving out.
Let's see if we can look this one up.
They're having the proper party shirts.
Cool.
And on the back, it says, so this is yours, Jeff. XRP, not a security. So.
There we go. I know.
Okay, so let me see if I can, how can I? Okay, so I'm going to try to share this to see if the audio was shared. But it's 2 videos in there, which is with the photo, so it might be a weird thing. Let me share screen. Let me share that.
Oh, here we
Audio
go.
tab, share. Okay, good. Let's do this.
Oh, yep.
Okay, so hang on. Let me. Okay, there we go. Tell me, Jeff, if you can hear the audio on this. Ready?
Yeah, good.
Okay, tell me if you can hear audio.
Here we are at
Your audio or no?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
the party with Chip. Jeff, you're not here, we missed you, but next time you'll come and buddy to XRP Gold Coast 2024. Tyler, here's Tyler from TI.
Tyler B. Boone.
Gold Coast 124.
Yeah! Here we are.
Very cool.
Party with Chip.
There we go. Awesome.
All
Thank
right.
you for that.
And here you go. Here's there you go. Put that back up.
There you
Oops.
have it.
Oh shoot. Hang on. There you go.
There she is. Yeah, she was all lit up.
All lit up.
You're all
Very
lit up.
cool.
Yeah, I remember that. That was, and you couldn't miss it, really, Jeff. Honestly, you really couldn't miss it. John, he wants one, please. I didn't even know where mine was. My version. I don't even know where mine is. Like, I had one.
Oh, that
Jeff.
sucks.
I had
Look
a
at
hat.
this.
and everything.
Look at this one, Chip. This from Lindsay. Super bummed our layover canceled our flight due to weather, and we ended up going back home. That really sucks. That stuff happens. And Chip,
That's
thing
horrible.
you almost
I know a lot of
almost wouldn't have made it out had LaGuardia stayed
Yeah.
jammed up. You would have had to stay where you
Luckily,
were.
I flew into JFK, and
It was good.
the flight was 2 hours and 20 minutes. I swear to you, the cab ride from JFK was 2 hours and 20 minutes, maybe longer.
That's
It was insane. I'm like, when, I go, where are we and when will this end? I might have to get out. I was really running out of
brutal.
patience.
Oh,
Like,
it's
it's
brutal.
never taken that long in my whole entire life. It's been like insane like that. Yeah, we did a nice breakfast the next day, and it was just it was
Very
great hanging with people. And I met a lot of new people that I didn't know. And it doesn't matter, Jeff. It didn't matter who you were. The conversations were amazing. All the
Yeah.
new friends that that I met, it was just people just were awesome. It was just awesome meeting everybody. I loved it. Loved it. And then
So- Just as a side note, and this just shows, John Deaton gets back home, or I don't know if he's home, but he's just like already, immediately just right back to it, going after Gary, and this is perfect. This is really perfect. Let me bring this up to the stage. But John Deaton put out a tweet earlier, and this is based on this video here with Gensler, talking about. He said some about the Hinman speech as a personal opinion, and ETH transformed from a security to a non-security, blah, blah, blah. John Deaton here said, I don't care that Gary Gensler taught at MIT. The man has no clue what is or isn't an investment contract, aka a security. According to him, if an asset is being promoted by someone, it transforms the asset into a security. He completely ignores the fact that U.S. security laws do not apply to the purchase of an asset for non-investment use cases. If you ask Gensler what the U.S. Supreme Court held in the Foreman case, do you think he could tell you? I doubt it. More importantly, he doesn't give a shit what the law says. The SEC has publicly admitted that it ignores the common enterprise factor of the Howey test. It's on the SEC Gov website today. Gensler must go. And this is, here we go, party. Everything's great. Everything's amazing. You still got this guy sitting in there, causing all sorts of chaos. And, and there's
no doubt.
There's so much. I mean, there's so much.
There's no
Thank
doubt.
God for John Deaton, man. I
God
got to
for
get
John
his
Deaton.
book. I haven't gotten his book yet. I want to read that book. I want to see
Have it
that.
right here?
I wonder who's going to play John Deaton in the movie. 10 years from now, we'll be watching the movie. It'll be filmed someplace. I wonder where they're going to.
Jeff, I said, John, I'm like, I've only read a couple of chapters, but I love the way you crafted it. I love how catchy the titles are, how you bring it around. It's pretty cool. And he says to me, he's like, yeah, well, keep reading, brother, because wait till you see the channels that I recommend. And I was like, okay, a little foreshadowing there. Beautiful. That's so nice. I like that. But Rob McDermott read it, and he said it was awesome. And he said, I'm not going to give away the spoilers, but he said it's such a real book. It was a page turner. I couldn't put it down. So, and someone had brought this point up. Like, John could have showed up with like boxes upon boxes. He could have set up a table. He could have been signing books there. That's not who he is, man. And I know people like wanted to get it signed by him. If you brought it to him, he probably signed one, but I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to carry it.
Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel playing John Deaton. That'd be great. Perfect.
It'd be great.
Steven Seagal, come on. Modelo time. I don't think Steven Seagal is going. No.
Look at this, Jeff.
So when you saw him, I'm sure that you had this great opportunity to
I
say, "Hey,
did.
coming on the podcast," and you locked him, right? You
I was gonna
held
tackle
him.
him, Jeff. I thought that wouldn't be the real thing to do at a proper party. It's like I was like,
You held on to him. Now,
I'm a
every
fast
time
runner,
you
but I'm not a fast runner, Jeff. But if I hit him from behind me, stand there, I think I get a good shot of pinning him, right? I think I can do it because David's he's a tall dude.
not letting you go until
He
you come
works
on.
out too. So I said this to David. I go, David, listen, man, come on the podcast. We've been trying to get you on the podcast. You go on like Frank and Beans or some podcast. You go on Bitcoin podcast. Come on, we'll have some fun. He goes, I gotta ask Brad, and he took off. Seriously. I'm like, what is Brad? Brad doesn't know what the podcast is. Brad doesn't even care. What does he care? If you go on the podcast or not? Does he care?
Yeah.
I don't think he does.
Well,
I mean, I
we've
don't.
had we've asked other people to come on within
Yeah, I mean, but it was a really short conversation, maybe 30 seconds, because he saw me and he was like, "I'm leaving. I'm out of here." I just like we're rubbing the wrong way, you
I
know.
saw
He's
you
like,
coming.
we're
It's
not
just
his
like on
vibe,
Twitter.
Jeff. On the chain's
Just
not the
like on
vibe for him.
Twitter.
He said, "I gotta ask Brad," and he took off. It was the funniest thing ever. I was like Brad gives a crap, right? And dude, I got a picture with Bearable Bull. Look at this. You might not be. That's the Bearable Bull. He was wearing
There
this
we go.
mask.
Perfect.
And I said, "Bro, I'm
Looks
gonna
just
take
like
the
him.
mask off. I'm gonna take
Just
that
like
mask off. I'm gonna have to take that mask off." So, oh, hang on a second. Oh crap! I gotta pop over to Wi-Fi for a second here. I might lose it real quick.
It's getting crazy. So, Chip, while you're doing that,
Oh,
while all this is going on, all the celebratory things happening, so Brazil is rolling out a blockchain-based digital ID, the first ones to do that. I think there was one other country rolling out this digital ID, brand new, powered by blockchain tech. Rio de Janeiro, Goiás, and Parana will be the first states to issue ID documents
yeah.
on chain. Over
There you
240
go.
million Brazilians will soon be using blockchain tech for digital identity. Rio de Janeiro will be the first states to issue identification documents through a private blockchain developed by Serpro, Brazil's national data processing service. The entire country should be able to issue identity documents through blockchain tech by November 6th.
Oh, it's coming fast, Jeff.
Dude, that's fast. The president of Serpo, Alexander Amorim, the immutability and decentralization of blockchain made it an ideal tech for the country's digital identification project. That's great. Look, as blockchain tech plays a critical role in protecting personal data and preventing fraud, offering a more secure digital experience for Brazilian citizens, utilizing the Cadastros blockchain platform significantly enhances the security and reliability of the national identity card. So you have all that going on. While they're doing that, Gary Gensler is explaining why the SEC is taking litigation-heavy strategy to regulate crypto here in the United States and trying to crush it. Saying it's doing it, they're doing it for the good of the people.
Yeah, you know that's completely opposite of why they're doing it. So they know who you are, they can track you down, and then when they do the CBDC, they can shut you off. I'm sorry, horrible social score. I'm sorry, you can't get to that zone of the city.
It's all about the people. The SEC chair insisted the enforcement actions against crypto firms are not brought with political agenda, emphasizing that he is protecting the American public. So while he's protecting the American public, Brazil's over here rolling out ID cards over on the blockchain. Could be good, could be bad, but they're doing stuff and they want it to be decentralized and want to help protect.
Sure, they want it to be decentralized. I'm buying that, Jeff.
Oh yeah.
Why would they lie? I'm sure they're really truthful.
I've also got a bridge that I'm selling.
Yeah, the bridge to nowhere. We've had a couple of those. Remember those fundings? Let's build a bridge over in San Francisco. Let's build a high-speed train. Those never materialized. So it's like That never happened. I got two things that I want to show here real quick before we get out of here, but I'll show this
Our own
one.
corrupt Senate approved digital IDs for Americans.
Here we go.
Digital
So
ID for everybody.
Brad Garlinghouse posted this picture, and all of a sudden the Riddler's got crazy with this one, right? With the stars and the date and the constellation.
Oh,
And
yeah.
somebody was like, they're working on it. There's so many fun things. And Jeremy Hogan commented, he's like, Riddlers, the tattoo eclipse shows the solar eclipse on October 14th as seen from 37 degrees, 46 degrees, 39 degrees, north 122nd degree, 24 and 59 degrees west, and it intersects with the full moon from the northern latitudes. Me. Dang, Brad's in pretty good shape. Jealous. That's funny, Dad. Jeremy Hogan is phenomenal. He's fun. Thing is like his wife is just and it was funny because everyone wanted to get a picture with her. It's like
Yeah.
I was like, look, I want to get a picture with you, but first your wife. Okay, it's like so it was kind of funny. So there you go. He's like, dang, Brad's in pretty good shape. So all right, there was that one. And then there was this one, Jeff. I wanted to show this video.
Yep.
If you can hear the audio, I don't know if you can hear it. Let's see if you can, but I caught this one. This was John Deaton talking to the Bearable Bull. Here we go.
Absolutely. I've been working on the book for a long time, and I've been a pussy, and I haven't done shit on it for a long time.
Okay, so I don't know if you can hear that, but he says, I've been working on a book for a long time, and I've been a pussy, and I haven't finished it, right? Now, Deaton's going to lay some wisdom on him in about 3 seconds here, okay? And look at it, he's looking at him. He's like, okay, yeah, I've been a pussy, I've been able to finish it. Now, here's Deaton.
Well, you read my book, you'll stop being a pussy. And
He'll stop being a pussy. That is like fantastic right there, right?
That's
stop
awesome.
being a pussy. And
It's amazing.
well, you read my book, you'll stop being a pussy. And
Oh,
He's
that's
like,
great.
that's just fantastic.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
he was just teasing him. It was
Yeah.
so fun. But that was
That's
just it was weird because I was recording. Honestly, didn't hear it then. I heard it back. So it was one of those weird things, but you can't catch it all, Jeff. You can't. It's impossible. So but anyway, that's all the time we have. We're gonna wind it
That's all
down.
the
I
time
know
got.
we
Got
talked
a
about
lot.
a lot of it. Thank you for everybody joining. Thank you to everybody that came up and introduced yourself to me. If you took a picture with me, I'd love
Amazing.
to have one. It was really an honor to meet everybody that I had a chance to meet. It really was humbling. It was really phenomenal. It was a little weird when I was walking across the line and like, Chip, take a picture. And I was like, look, I'm just trying to just get in the line here, man. I'm just trying to do my thing. So, but everybody that said that, I was super excited to talk to them.
And if you type in food stamp warrior into Google, John Deaton stuff pops right up.
Yeah, and at one
Right there,
time,
just
I know
order it
James
straight off
Rule,
of Amazon.
the other day, he was number 2. His book was the number 2. So, again,
That's
everybody,
awesome.
those 75,000 people, you want to know who the man, the myth, the legend is. You want to read about him. Book is pretty solid so far. I just got to finish
Find
it.
them. Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna buy it on get a Amazon over there. Do you get the you have the actual hard copy?
No, I got the soft copy. The reason I don't like hard copies is the pages don't bend that well, like when I'm reading them. So I prefer, I prefer soft copies, but this is
The real
there it
book.
is right there. Yeah, it's a real book. It's pretty sizable, Jeff. You can see I'm only on like I'll tell you how many pages it has. First thing I did was I started looking at the pages, and then I didn't tell John that I read things out of order. Sometimes I just started reading a chapter in the middle. I'm like, I'll probably make sense later. I'm not a linear type of
Michael
dude,
wants
but
to know if Wednesday's show
300.
is going to be new or more proper
No,
party stuff.
So we're gonna be done with that. But
We're going to be done with the proper party stuff.
look at Deaton right there,
We just
man.
had
You
a
mess
few
with
extra
him.
things to cover tonight.
Would
Yeah,
you
look at
that?
that. Look at that.
Well, Michael Murphy, the reason we're doing that is because I want everybody to realize that the folks that didn't make it, you were recognized, and that was the reason we wanted to play that
That was
video
big.
because there was a big shout out, and also too Deaton, Hogan, Filan. It was good to see them. Stu Alderani and team. It's good to see that shout out.
Good.
So
Yep.
that was it. Yeah, we're back to normal.
All right.
Today. There won't be any more mention
So-
of the proper party. We're over it.
So finally, someone says, so what's 12/22/23? It's got to be the 3-year anniversary of the SEC filing the lawsuit against Ripple and its executives. That's exactly what it is. The 3-year
That's what it is.
anniversary.
3 years, Jeff.
3 years. So for the first year anniversary, we had Deaton and Hogan on.
It is on
second-
Kindle. Yeah, it's on Kindle.
Yep. 2nd year anniversary, we had Deaton and Hogan on with us. And so here we come up on the 3rd year anniversary of the lawsuit. And maybe we'll just have to have Deaton and Hogan on again.
I don't
We're
see
going
why
to do
not.
a
Trying to get Jimmy
3-year
to do it too, but he won't come on.
anniversary. That'd be awesome. But that could be an epic show coming up December 22nd of 2023. 3 years since they filed that lawsuit. This has been going on 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. So that's all we have, guys.
Years.
Listen, much love. Thank you to everybody. And we'll be back on the normal stuff, you know, just kind of like getting back to normal and whatever cool stuff is happening. And that's it. That's all I have. That's all we have, right, Jeff?
That's all we got. That's it. You guys are the best and the brightest in all of YouTube crypto space and beyond. So look forward to seeing you guys back on here again on Wednesday. To think of what today was. See you guys back Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all we got. Check you
That's all we got, guys.
out on the next.
Yeah, we will see you on the next one. Chip and Jeff.
Are you down with OTC? Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when the next video drops.